Hello again, everyone. Saki here, and welcome back to the WreckingandRacing.com podcast invitational. In iRacing, we are set for 60 laps here at Michigan. On the pole in that number 11 is the Exalted Jurassic Park Chevy Camaro of Brandon. On the outside, the Snap-on Ford of Ryan Nardone. Row 2 is the 44 Haviland Toyota of Jason Miller. On the outside, the 81 Fitzgerald Mustang of Tyler Greneau. Inside row 3 is the number 3 Wrangler Camaro of Matthew Lee. On the outside, the number 45 at Disney Camaro of Robert Gaylord. Inside row number 4 is the 39 Camaro from Sakakina Risa Games, us, and on the outside, the 98 Walmart Camaro of Nathan Puckett. Inside row number 5 is the number 12 Cheech and Chong Mustang, driven by Christopher Combs, and on the outside is the Gas Man in the Wrecking and Racing 84 Camaro. Inside row number 5 is the 83 Coors Ford, driven by Scott Rayleigh. On the outside, the number 20 Traxxas Toyota, driven by Braden McKay. Kevin Shelton in that number 6 Toyota. Toyota did not qualify, so he'll be starting shotgun on the field. So we are ready for 60 laps here at Michigan. Brandon has the field in tow. If you want to be a part of this series, just email wreckingandracing@gmail.com or hit up wreckingandracing.com and send a letter to Lugs or the Gas Man. We are open for all, and all you need is a basic subscription, and we race with cars that you will have from your initial purchase. These are the Legacy Xfinity cars, and we're always racing on the Legacy ovals. But the 88 with a charge to the inside on lap 1. Brandon holding that outside. The 88 of Ryan Nardone charging hard and moving forward. Lap 2, though, the man on the move is Kevin Shelton in that number 6 Toyota, making up several spots on the first lap and charging forward in the second. Kevin was fastest in practice, so look for him to move towards the front of the field. Lap 5, Jason Miller in that Haviland Toyota goes to the inside, making it look easy. So single file pretty much throughout the field, but a few passes are being made. Good move by Jason. Lap 8, a spirited battle between Christopher Combs and Nathan Puckett. The high line carries a lot of momentum, but the bottom is the fastest way around. Little bit of a crossover move going on, but setting yourself up for the straightaway is best practice, and a lot of drafting here on the backstretch. Once you are near someone, it is tough to get away. Lap 9, Kevin Shelton off of turn 2 sets up Jason, who runs that high line. Kevin has been moving forward throughout the field slowly and surely. There we are back there behind this battle. Just tire conservation, a long green flag run thus far. The 81 goes to the inside as well. Jason tries to fight back, so a few side-by-side battles as this race continues on, but tire wear will start to become a factor and the car will really start to push on corner exits. Lap 10 on the backstretch, Kevin Shelton to the inside of Tyler Greneau. Down the backstretch, getting that pull off the 88 just a little bit, but Kevin continues to march his way towards the front. Only a few more cars to catch the leader, which is Brandon, who's held command of this race all 11 laps thus far. Lap 11, Kevin goes to the inside of Ryan Nardone for second place. That'll bring Tyler right up to the inside. Side-by-side battles with those Mustangs, and Kevin is eyes out front trying to track down Brandon, starting lap 12. Lap 12, Matthew Lee on the outside in that Wrangler number 3 goes a little bit too wide, tries to keep it off the wall, and then gets that hospital wobble trying to keep it under him. Unable to keep it in a straight line, hard into the wall. We stay green, however, as he is off the racing surface. Brandon continues to lead. Lap 12, there we are on the inside of Jason Miller trying to take away 5th spot, moving us up into the top 5 with a slow and steady drive, trying to keep the tire wear managed as best we can. We'll see if we can get to the inside and complete the pass off of turn 2, however. The high line gets that momentum. We just need to split that seam right there, get the car turned a little bit, and down the backstretch we go. We are riding in 5th. Lap 13, Robert Gaylord off of turn 2 gets that hospital wobble. Car wants to pivot. Good save, though, keeping it straight, laying down a little bit of rubber on the bottom, but he keeps it going. Lap 14, Braden McKay in that Traxxas Toyota gets it really to the outside, scrubs the wall a bit, and that hospital wobble that we've seen time and time again bites another driver, keeping it pretty well straight though. We remain under green. Lap 16 off of turn 2, we are looking to the inside with Jason Miller right behind us. A three-way battle for 4th place. We complete that pass on the 88. Jason tries to follow right beside us with those red chrome wheels. Lap 16, Christopher Combs goes through turns 1 and 2, and the car steps out. You can see him trying to save the car pretty much sideways in a two-wheel drift. And off the corner, of course, that's going to be that hospital wobble that we've seen drivers get into today. Back and forth, and unable to save it into the wall, and that is a full 360, unable to keep it going. That is going to bring out our first caution of the day. Coming to lap 19, everyone coming down on pit road. Brandon leads them down. Race off pit road, Brandon just has to roll a few feet, but it is Brandon followed by Kevin, and we will re-rack them up and get ready for the restart. Coming to lap 22, we are restarting in 5th, but those first 4 drivers, the second place gets 3 wide, and you can do that here at Michigan, getting the big run and trying to put your car where others are not. We're on high, mid, and low, trying to get past Brandon, who has led every lap thus far, but the first 4 cars are within shouting distance. Everyone else single files out, and we'll see how long this run lasts. Lap 30 through turns 3 and 4, Brandon now is under attack from Kevin Shelton. Looking down to the inside, Kevin will get that good drive off of turn 4 side by side at the line. Kevin will finally be the second leader of the race, and going into turn 1, he has the lower arc. Brandon will drop in line and assume second place. Trying the crossover, can't get really that much power down, so Kevin Shelton has assumed the race lead. Lap 32 coming down the backstretch, we've got a head of steam, and on Ryan Nardone looking to the inside on turn 3, and we'll see if we can complete that pass for 3rd. Ryan holding that outside line will drive and try to ride the seam right there and complete that pass, and we move up into 3rd place, still within shouting distance of Ryan, who gets right on the back bumper, goes for the crossover move. This is the battle for 3rd on track, and it is a good one. Lap 33, Braden McKay off of turn 2, and this is where we've seen that hospital wobble, and you see it again right there. Braden into the outside wall. He will come down to pit road this time, but we remain under green. Lap 35 coming out of turn 2. This is definitely the trouble corner, up into the wall just a little bit. Get that wobble back and forth, trying to save it. Robert Gaylord in the 45 tries to lock it down, and both get collected. That will bring out the caution. Coming to lap 41 for the restart, Kevin Shelton out front. The 81 wiggles a little bit, gets out of line. From 4th on back, everyone starts stacking up as we get into that turn, but everyone starts to single file out. Kevin will lead Ryan Nardone and Brandon into turn 1 and 2. Lap 46, Nathan Puckett in that 98 Walmart Camaro drops 2 spots as the gas man and Jason Miller go under the 98 there, completing both pass. Good moves for both of those guys. Meanwhile, lap 47, the battle for 2nd is heating up with Tyler, Ryan, and Brandon all within a car length of each other. Just throw a blanket over him. Kevin still paces the field, but this is where the battle is at on the track. Lap 48 coming off of turn 2, that's the gas man and Jason Miller. Gas man got a little bit loose into Jason, hard into that inside wall. That is going to bring out our next caution, and Jason might need to use his fast reset. Coming to lap 54 with 6 laps to go, Christopher Combs actually stays out on old tires. There's Kevin on the outside, Ryan and Tyler in row 2, Brandon inside the 3rd row, and there we are, the next car back with just 6 laps to go side by side. We'll see if Christopher's tires can withstand being out as long as they have. Kevin on the outside, there goes the 88 as well, and 3 wide down the backstretch. This is a cluster. Coming to lap 56, however, it is tight quarters off of turn 4. Brandon into Christopher just a little bit. Brandon comes down pit road, and the 12 will do a good job keeping out of the racing line, locking it down, but that will put us under caution again. This will put us in green-white checker number 1. We are actually on the outside of row 2 in 4th place. Kevin still leading this with Ryan and Tyler right there in front of us. Gasman actually showing up well on the inside of the 3rd groove. We'll see if we can do 2 laps here. Good run by the 88, gets outside just a little bit. 88 into the wall. Oof! We're into the 88 just a bit. We're going to lose a lot of track position here, but we keep it straight. White flag will be coming out for Kevin this time, but big trouble behind. Into the wall hard and into the air. Ryan Nardone coming off of turn 4 to take the white, gets into the wall a little bit and gets hit by Jason Miller. We actually drive under the 88, and it is not over just yet. We stay green. Kevin Shelton with a good lead will come off of turn 4 and take the checkered flag. Let's take a look at your finishing order. So Kevin Shelton will be in 1st place. 2nd place will be Tyler Granat. In 3rd place will be the gas man, Matt Lair. In 4th place, 4th place, Brandon. 5th place, Nathan Puckett. 6th place will be Chris Combs. 7th place will be Scott Ralia. 8th place will be Robert Gaylord. And 9th place will be us as we're coming across the line broken and busted from that hit the lap before. 10th place will be Jason Miller. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad of a clearance. He came down like so. And up and over he goes. And Jason unfortunately got into us in that last exchange. Nowhere to go. And we came around very slowly but surely. But congratulations to Kevin, who definitely showed up today for sure. But if you want to get in on the action, feel free to head to wreckingandracing.com or email wreckingandracing@gmail.com. Next Thursday, we will be racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Hopefully we can actually finish the race in touch with the leaders, but that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week for Charlotte. Take care.